morning. Today we're in Kaohsiung, which is in the southern tip of Taiwan. You say it's the southern tip, or is it not that south?
It is quite south.
It's quite south. But we've only got one day in Kaohsiung, so we're going to try and do like the best bits, but we unfortunately won't be able to see absolutely everything. So, let's go.
Outside because honestly this is the warmest we've been for so long. I think after being in the Himalayas, and it's just been like such a cooler climate, even in Taipei, but here it's too hot, so hence why we're sitting outside. We've got a laminated menu where luckily it's all translated into English as well, which is super helpful, but the people here are really nice. They've brought out a menu that you simply tick, and if you make a mistake like I do, and you can just rub it out and start again. So today we're going for some ham toast. We've also got a ham crepe, which comes with loads of different fillings, but I think ham is the most popular. Matt's gonna have a little bit of a caffeine fix, and I'm gonna try some of the soy milk. This place is super small, and it's so busy. I think people are gonna start queuing now. Oh no, they've been turned away. Dear. Looks like we've got the last table. The food looks so good, and I'm so hungry. I'm going to try the crepe first, I think, because it just looks so tasty, and it's got like this super big bit of cheese in and a really runny egg, and it's so warm. And then the coating of it's a little bit like a crepe. It's like really thin and soft. Not so nice. It's like a combination between a crepe and an omelette, and I wouldn't think about having the two together. Yeah, it's a really good idea. So moving on to the toast. The man is so nice. He split it into two separate bags for us, and he was like, you share 50-50. So now we've got one each, we've got a little bag each. It looks so good. I've noticed that a lot of the bread here hasn't got crusts on. Like in the UK we would have crusts on bread, but everything is like cut off. And this just like got a huge omelette in basically. It looks really good. So we've had similar fillings, so ham, cheese, egg. Oh, it looks very gooey as well. It looks like a well-cooked egg. So the bread is super soft. It's not very toasted, which I quite like. The egg is quite runny. Again, I like it. You've got a little bit of crunch, a little bit of bite from the meat and the ham. And then this super gooey cheese. Oh, we've also got some veg in there as well that I didn't see. Yeah, I really like it. It's really tasty. Now I'm going to wash it all down with my soy milk, which I've never tried before. It only comes cold, it doesn't come warm. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. That's not for me. Quite bitter, sour. Oh, I'm not sure about that, sorry. I gave a real big gulp as well, because I was like, yeah, I'll love this. So yeah, okay. I like 2 out of the 3 elements of a Taiwanese breakfast, but I'm sorry that isn't one of them. I tried.
So we're on our way to our next stop now, and we've stumbled across this. This is the Dome of Light, and we're currently in the Formosa Boulevard station. This is the public art installation, and we weren't originally planning to come to this, but I'm really glad we have because it's really cool, and I really like it when cities do something different with metro stops or bus stops. Just something different that draws people in and gives public transport a bit of a better character and vibe. And I'm waffling, but I really like it here, and we're on our way to our next stop. That's what I'm trying to say. So we've made our way across town to the Lotus Pond, and this place is gorgeous. So peaceful and relaxing. It's surrounded by different buildings, so you've got some pagodas. Wow, what beautiful pagodas. Some pavilions. There's also a temple. So our plan of action is just to walk leisurely around, take in the views, take in the serenity, and go have a look at the temple as well.
Just arrived at the temple and it's honestly so beautiful. The smell of incense hits you almost immediately, and then above you are these beautiful red lanterns. Look at these. Oh, so pretty. Apparently you can go upstairs as well and sort of overlook them from above, so hopefully we're going to try and find a way to get up there. Oh, it's just so full of colour. And I feel like the red here is just so rich. It's just everywhere with the gold and beautiful. There's just people pulling up outside on the car park, either on their scooters, maybe they've just come from work, or with their families, coming in here all together. Oh, it's just so pretty.
Alright, so that's our sightseeing done for today, and now it's time for the highlight of any day, which is a night street food market. And let me tell you, I'm starving.
First up on the agenda this evening are like these little deep fried dough balls. They look a little bit like takoyaki, and we've had the salted egg yolk flavour. There was loads of different flavours to choose from. Matt said we should be adventurous and try something new, and I think I've ever had salted egg yolk. I'm not sure what it's going to taste like. She basically put so many toppings on this, it was unreal. Like, just when you think she'd finished, she'd sprinkle something on, or she put some more sauce on, or she put something else on. So I think they're going to be really flavoursome and really well seasoned. Yeah, they're going to be super hot. It tastes good. It's very crunchy and crispy. There's something in there though that I can't quite identify. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's fish. Look, it tastes like cod, maybe.
Okay.
I think.
You can have those then?
Yeah, Matt's out now. But yeah, they taste good. Like, there's like so many sauces and flavours on there that I can't quite distinguish one from the other, but all together they taste really good. Also, we've got a cute little flag. Amy Lamb.
Spicy? No, thank
Right, oh, it's so hot. So next up is another one for me, which is crab. I love crab, but I've wanted to try it whilst I've been travelling for ages, but I've always been scared in case it's not cooked right, or in case I'm going to be ill. I don't know, irrational fears. But, oh wow, that's so hot. I've just seen this salt and pepper crab, and Matt was like, just do it, just go for it. So we're flying tomorrow, so if I'm ill, that's whose fault it is. I thought they were literally just going to like give it to me off the stall, but he's put it back in the fryer. I think he's probably seasoned it because it smells so good. Oh wow.
Is that good crab?
That's so tender. It's got like a real nice crumb on it. She said it wasn't spicy, but it's a little bit spicy. But I don't know, it's just the pepper, which they use a lot of here in Taiwan, but yeah, I'm sort of here for the pepper. Do we think this is a night we could convince Matt to try crab?
It doesn't smell that fishy. Smells like fish and chips. Let me just... It's not actually that bad. It's not fishy at all. I mean, maybe slightly, but in like what a cod would be. You gave me just a cube of that and didn't tell me what it was. I think that was just battered cod.
Yeah, just one here.
It's alright. I mean, I don't think I'd order it, but it's nice. First time I've ever tried crab. Wow. Ooh, it's delicious. We needed a drink, so we got a drink. This is a brown sugar milk tea with tapioca, which is now my new favourite thing. And it's very nice. I love tapioca, man. The second time in my life I've had it and I'm just converted. So nice. I mean, it's very awful for my blood sugar and my teeth, but who cares? So now we're just sitting on the side of the road because our feet were getting tired and we wanted to eat these with a bit of space. These are scallion pancakes and we've been looking for these for a while and we haven't seen them, but now we have seen them and we've ordered them. But they look so good. And they taste good as well. This is the original, so just a little bit of pepper. You could get all sorts, curry, seaweed, I think there's plum there as well. But classic is definitely the way to go. Quite thin, very crisp outer layer, and then the inside layers are quite light and a little bit chewy. Yeah, very nice. Wow.
So for dessert, we were struggling a little bit. We couldn't actually find that much to satisfy our sweet tooth. So we've decided to settle on what might be a tourist trap. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is a gold coin cake and we've had it filled with custard. We actually had to wait 5 to 10 minutes for it to be made, so they're all made fresh. It wasn't like some of them where they've already pre-prepared and they just give it to you. So yeah, I'm hoping this one will be a bit nicer maybe. Gosh, it looks like it's absolutely stuffed full of custard. It's actually a lot better than I thought. It's very crispy on the outside and then like super fluffy on the inside. Might be a tourist trap TikTok trend, but it's very tasty.
So we're finishing up at the night market now and we're heading back to accommodation. This is our last day in Taiwan, which is all very sad, but very exciting because tomorrow we are
going to a new country. Very exciting, and one that I've wanted to go to for absolutely ages.
Yeah, so if you'd asked Laurie over the last 6 years, just quicken up the pace because we're on red. So if you asked Laurie over the last 6 years, what's your number one destination to go to? And also probably my top 3 as well. It's probably one of the most popular destinations ever. This is the country that Laurie would say. So she's very excited, I'm very excited. So yeah, another new country. We'll see you there.